Joshua Ingalls of the 149th Pennsylvania Infantry was shot through the chest at North Anna River. After spending the night on the battlefield, Ingalls was almost abandoned by a harried surgeon. The surgeon relented, and Ingalls found himself first in Washington and then in the hospitals of Alexandria. 4 churches and many large houses were converted into hospitals, totaling 14 facilities in all. But facilities were often overcrowded and unsanitary, especially after a major battle. Here we have a picture of Episcopal Seminary, which had been turned into a hospital. It was really one of the best, but hospitals were mostly hastily improvised and inadequate. Antiseptics were unknown, the relationship of dirt to infection was generally not understood, and anesthesia was just coming into general use. Mortality from disease was far higher than from bullets. Hospitalization was often regarded as equivalent to a death sentence. An inspection of Union hospitals in 1863 reported 1/3 of them to be bad or very bad. Buildings adapted for use as general hospitals were usually considered unsatisfactory because of inadequate plumbing and bad ventilation. And the staff, aside from medical officers and nurses, was mostly made up of convalescents. They were frequently weak and often irritable. Female nurses were very much liked by the patients, and were not so much nurses as mother substitutes. They wrote letters for their boys, read to them, decorated the wards with handsome garlands, and sometimes sang. We next have a picture of the U.S. Sanitary Commission. The Sanitary Commission was recognized by the War Department in June 1861. Its purpose was to promote clean and healthy conditions in the Union Army. The Sanitary Commission staffed field hospitals, raised money, provided supplies, and worked to educate the military and government on matters of health and sanitation. But of course, not all soldiers could be saved. And we next have a picture of the Soldiers' Cemetery, known today as the Alexandria National Cemetery. This cemetery is the final resting place for nearly 3,600 Federal soldiers.